Hi. Today we're going to look at the Vienna Smart Hits, and we're going to start with the root key mapping of this new product. Hits, as the name implies, you just hit a key and you get great results. So we've taken the coolest samples we could find in our sample vault of more than 3 million samples and just put them together, put a lot of effects on it, added some synthesizers, and also have a section where there were no synthesizers added. So it's just the organic hits merged and mixed up with a lot of effects that we could find. They sound like this. So you always have a synthetic or a synthetically influenced category and an organic category. If that's not enough effects, there's those 4 sliders that will instantly get you more room additionally. More effects room. Much like a delay and a dedicated delay, a slow delay and a fast delay. You don't need those all the time, it's just nice to have them available. You can write those as they are on MIDI CCs 5, 6, 8, and 9. So that's a very quick way to influence the sounds additionally. So you have the hits, the organic hits. You have the Brahms, and thanks Hans Zimmer for creating that word. Sounding in different keys, sounding C. Just pick the one you want. Let's go with sounding D and just find out what the Brahms are all about. Then you can see that everything always fits on a 4-octave keyboard. So you have soft Brahms, you have fast Brahms, always depending on what you're looking for. And the organic side, again, same key range. It's a great addition to every sound that you want to use. The rises, again, let's go to sounding F. You have short, mediums, and longs, just always starting from C4. And you have key switches here on the keyboard, always the same colors here. Also works great with NKS systems, so you can actually go through those key switches here down here. You can see that the yellow key switches will switch between short, medium, and long, and this is what it sounds like. Let's go to the short ones. So it's very different sounds that you can choose from. We're switching to the organic rises here. Next key switch. And maybe switch to, let's go to sounding G. Medium. So it's really a useful collection of sounds that will just make your arrangements a little bit more modern. It's the huge sounds that you're looking for just to beef up everything you're working on. It gives it a much more up-to-date feeling. Don't overdo it with those effects, of course, but if you find the right spot in your arrangement, it can really open up quite a few doors for you. Just some swells. We're switching to the short version again and check out the organic swells. You can also do this, of course, with your key switches. Sounding A right now. And before we get to the sub booms, let me just get to the tonal mapping of all of this. Now it's organized in root keys, so you always know each sound you play in here is gonna be a sounding C, for example. So that's a very easy way to find the right tone for your arrangement. In the tonal mapping, it's organized in a different way. If we go to the swells again or to the rises, they're organized in a chromatic way. So the short notes, they are now on the keyboard laid out over an octave. Or let's do that with the Brahms. You can just basically play an instrument of Brahms within one octave. Or switch between those different options that you have in here. By the way, if you hit one of those keys now a little harder, you actually get a preview on the key switches. So that's those two alternatives of root key mapping and the tonal mapping that doesn't affect the hits and the organic hits and the sub booms that we're going to get to right now. If you're looking for something that really takes care of the basses, this is what you're looking for. And if you're listening on a laptop right now, you probably don't hear anything. And that's it for a short overview of the Vienna Smart Hits. You'll love it as an addition to what you already have. It fits to everything. It gives you a new, fresh set of samples for your effects. Of course, you can add a lot of effects on top of it. You know, as a Synchron player user, you know that already, that you have different effects already built in. So if you want to add some distortion, dynamics, filters, modulation, just go wild here and just add any effects that you want. If you just need a little bit of delay and room, make use of those MIDI CCs that let you just automate those additional effects, and you're ready to go for your next arrangement. Enjoy it and have fun.